Yo, what is going on, guys? It is good to see you today.
What's up,
Brothers
guys?
in the house.
And we are the Not Fucking Around crew.
Wait, you can't say that. That's not politically correct.
Listen. Why is financing such a big barrier?
That's what we want to know. We want to know from you guys. Why is financing such a hard time? Why is everybody having such a hard time with financing? And, what are your thoughts on financing? Like, what's your thoughts on it? Like, what are you thinking, like, when you're going after financing? What are the budgets you guys are even going after? Because I know we made some mistakes in the beginning. You want to talk to him a little bit about it?
If you have never made a film before and you're going after $1 million budget, a $5 million budget,
you better get some motherfucking experience on that thing or you ain't getting that money.
like, that's just stupid. Like, go make a film from the ground up. Make something... I mean, that just doesn't make any sense to me. People are like, I want to do this film. It's a $5 million budget. Dude, you've never directed anything. Are you kidding me? Who's going to give you $5 million to direct a movie? Don't worry. I'll wait. And, I say that because you have so many beginners, and I don't want you guys to get lost trying to find... You're going to get kicked on your ass. You want $5 million to do it. Who's going to hire you? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me.
So let's go in a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about this. Why are you guys having a hard time with funding? If you are having a hard time, we struggled with this in the beginning, and we come to realize, you know what? Go take your own fucking money and make your own project. Okay? If you're a first-time person, go take $1,000 and figure out how to make a decent movie with that. Because if you can figure out how to make a decent movie on $1,000, you sure as hell can make a great one with $100,000 or $50,000. Okay? But if you make a complete piece of shit, then guess what? You didn't just waste somebody's $100,000 or $50,000. Okay? And what happens is this. When you do that, you put up a fucking barrier. So you're putting up a barrier now, and you're saying, well, I can't make this movie because I just don't have the budget. I didn't get the money. If you do have that project, that sweet project that you think is great, I'm going to tell you to do this with it. Take it. Now, this is for first-time filmmakers, not you jackasses that's done 100 movies and that are going to criticize us. So I think we're still live. So, like I said, this is for first-time filmmakers, not people that have done it and been doing a bunch of stuff and doing these big budgets, okay? I feel like everybody starts somewhere, okay? So take your $1,000, okay? Your sweet project, you're not going to make that right now. What? You're not going to make it right now. You're going to hold off on that project if it's so great and it's an amazing story. Put it over here. You're going to write a simplistic 90-page script, okay? 1 to 2 locations, a couple actors. You're going to grab a camera, some audio gear, and you're going to make a movie. And you're going to make it simplistic.
And the thing is about this, why is this so important? This is so important because on your first film, like, you just want to have fun. You don't want to get caught up in the $1 million budget or $5. You wouldn't know what the hell to do.
You can't handle it.
You wouldn't know what to do with it. Are you kidding me? Like, you've never directed anything. You've directed a short film. And the thing is, like, go make a good movie. Go make the best of your ability. Your first film, go make a good movie.
You just want to be in another big budget project. You're an actor, Patrick, so that doesn't count. That's great. You go after the big stuff, man. You've been hustling it around for a while. We're talking about people that are first-time people that... And I'm not talking about actors for the most part. I'm talking about people that are like directors and producers and that want to make a project. What's up, Willie DaCosta?
Will DaCosta.
The #1 graphic designer on fucking planet Earth. That guy's a beast. So what we're trying to say is take your money... And then this is even for you, Patrick. Go get some good crew and good people, and go make a project where you're the lead in it, dude. Because I know you've seen you in some stuff, and you got talent, man. You're a good actor. So, deuces. Oh, that's not deuces. That's rock on. right? I don't know.
Thank you, Julian. Appreciate that. Thank you, Will DaCosta. What you doing, Will? You headed to work?
See, everybody's worried about this most of the time. They want to be fancy. They want the Beamer.
camera
They want the Beamer watch.
And the red camera.
If you guys are looking for a Beamer, go down to Sarasota and check out our boys down at Sarasota BMW, where they take care of you sweet and nice. So, as far as what we're talking about on making a movie, and going after it, look, take your project, okay? Your first project, you never done it, right? Take $1,000. I'm just telling you from experience what we've done. You will find it so much more pleasing because you make a really cool project and nobody's telling you
what to do,
what to change, what to do this, what to do that. Just go fucking make it.
Like, it's not that you can't overcomplicate it. People get so nitpicky with each shot, each lighting, each little thing. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Just go shoot the movie, put it on a damn tripod, and get it done.
It's a progression, guys. Okay, let me say this because I heard this before. Do you think? I'm just asking anybody out there that if you have no experience, right? If you got no experience in, let's say, I don't know, fucking building an airplane, are you going to be able to build that airplane? Nope. Why not? Because you have no fucking clue how to do it. You've never done it, okay? If you've never done it, stop acting like you can just step in and just do it. Oh, I'm going to be a producer and I'm going to pretend I can go make this amazing movie on $3 million, but I never made anything before. Do you guys really... A lot of you guys that never made a movie don't realize how hard it is, okay? And it is hard. Patrick knows because Patrick has been doing a ton of stuff around here. I know he has. You know, it's not going to be perfect for your first one, and I get that. But you know what? You'll have a feature under your belt, and you'll work your way up the ranks, and you'll get better, and you'll get amazing.
You'll meet connections. You'll meet people. You know, just don't overthink it. Like, I've become so fast and so efficient, and, you know, I've done, you know, weddings and things like that, so I've really built my skills up. But, you know... And I don't say this to brag, you know, I'm just trying to help the people who reach out to us and like, hey, I have this really cool idea, you know, I need $5 million. Okay, well, that's cool. Well, what have you done? Well, it's just an idea. Like, no one cares about ideas, bro. Like, nobody cares about your idea. Everyone has an idea. Who's going to execute it? Who's going to get it done?
I'm going to be really harsh right now. And I'm going to put this because a lot of people... So I'm going to be really harsh. A lot of people do this. They'll hit us up. And they'll say, oh, yeah, I want you part of my project and all this stuff. And that's great. I love it. And all I'm doing is trying to help you guys in whatever way I can. But I'm going to be real. I've got my own projects. Like, I have my own ideas. Now, you, as a guy that has an idea, you need to find somebody that's actually looking for ideas. So if you're approaching somebody that already has a bunch of ideas and has a bunch of stuff and is looking for funding... Like, why the fuck am I going to care about your project? And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to give you the harsh truth of it. Another person is not going to care about your project unless you give them a reason to. They got to know you. They got to like you. They've got to understand you. Like, they got to appreciate you. And you got to be in their realm.
This is the biggest thing. When you're approaching a producer, if you're an actor... Patrick, if you're an actor, if you're a producer,
Patrick knows the game.
Patrick already knows because I've seen you and stuff. Your stuff's great. But when you're this is big, this is huge, and I want you guys to listen. What's up, mate? Appreciate you.
What's up, Andre?
Andre, hey, any questions, guys? If you guys like this, share the stream, please.
Yes.
Give us some likes, and if you have not liked the Jalbert Brothers page yet, do that because we actually have some really cool videos coming out that we're probably not going to share within other groups.
Yeah.
So definitely do that. Hi, Liz. We appreciate you. So to get back to what I was saying, a big thing is when approaching people, you want to find out a little bit about them. So do research before you just... If you just post a link, say, check my stuff out, like, dude, nobody cares. We care, but we get so much of it, it's hard to to look at everybody's stuff, and it doesn't really resonate. It doesn't hit us.
Yeah.
Now, if you maybe looked into our videos or like read a book of ours and said, hey, you know, I dropped out of high school too, and I can really feel you guys. Thank you so much for what you do.
Now you're relating
I'm
to us.
I'm inspiring director. I'd be like, that's really cool. And I would say something back, and it wouldn't be much. You just slowly build it over time, but that's where you start. Like start small and keep the relationship and keep going with the relationship, because that's key. You know, I'll just forget about you. People forget about you if you just send them links. Like, you know, there's a guy we watch, and he preaches this a lot. This is huge. And it's like, give, then ask. If you guys know who I'm talking about.
But it's more than that. It's like give.
You know, do free stuff, give to people. People will give back in return. I promise you, good people.
We've seen it. We've had it happen, right? I mean, a bunch of times.
Good people will give back in return, and that's huge. You know, like quit asking for us to put you in our projects. You know, how can you help us? If you help us, trust Gary V. Yes, thank you.
Andre knows what we're talking about.
He knows. So really do research on people and find out what they want. Because it might take Andre a year to work with or 2 years to work with us, but he don't know us. We don't know him. We would love to work with you. We would love to help you. And how can we work together? But how can we get that? How can we get them relationships? Because it's hard,
Wayne's right, man. Relationship is so freaking important.
You know, what are the biggest things you guys struggle with? You know, if you guys like this, share the stream. We really appreciate it. You know, we give free advice.
Also,
it's just our opinion.
Yeah, I mean, guys, too, if you really like it, you know, hey, like, you guys, I love the stream. We appreciate the love. You guys are amazing. But make sure you check out the page, because we put other content on there that you guys, we may not share on other groups. So you may miss it. So definitely check us out there, because you'll be more in tune with what we're doing instead of just the stuff we post. You know, because we document other stuff as well. With this stuff, we're actually going live for an hour or so, and we're just trying to talk to you guys. We want interaction. So even if, like, what are your problems you having with funding? Like, are you guys trying to go after that $1 million, you know, or multi-million dollars, and just you're not hitting it? And I'm just trying to say that could be the reason why. Definitely love all the hearts. Love all the likes. Thank you guys. So definitely do that for us.
Yeah,
we love
you could
like.
be that guy who gets that $1 million budget because you got that great script. I'm not saying you won't, but dude, that's a tough ride. Like, that's tough. You know, that's not the way we win.
It's kind of like winning the lottery. At least you give yourself a better chance. Roger, what is up, brother? Make sure you like and share the stream. Love the hearts.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
You're breaking my corn.
You know, we've been doing this seriously a long time. You know, we're still young. We're 30.
Let's just say we've been in entertainment for about 20 years.
We did music for a long time. As distributing film festival owner, when I feel I know and have a creative value in my support you. Thank you. Can you read that,
Distributor film festival owner, when I feel I know you and you have a creative value, I am my affiliate. That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
It just makes sense, though, you know?
You have a relationship built. It's just like when you meet somebody, most of the time, you don't sleep with them the first night. You, like, get to know them a little bit, and you build up a bit of a relationship.
And you want
That's how you get funding.
That's how you get funding for financing. And you got to go do your work. People got to see, like, if you're not I get so red on camera.
Jeff, a good trailer can help, yes. But what I'm trying to say is anybody can go produce a good trailer. That's producing a really good feature and executing a good story that's written down and being great is hard. But you can go after that major funding. But I'm telling you, put that aside for now. Write a simplistic script. Get it done on like no budget. And if it looks amazing, I guarantee you'll get funding. Okay? I guarantee you'll get funding. It's just how it works, because they're going to be like, this guy did that on that? What? Like, imagine what he can do with 100,000 with a couple with maybe a name actor. We could sell that. So, I mean, that's just our advice.
It's getting better with every single. Oh, we got a lot of questions.
Shit.
We're gonna read through these.
We're gonna try to read through. Can I drop you guys a PM later? Anytime.
Drop us a
Cameron.
PM.
Anytime, brother. Feel free to hit us up. What's up, Roger? I have worked in television production many years. I worked at Fox Channel News. I left there and now live upstate New York. Me and my wife are military and live small town. I can't see what the fuck they say.
Your fingers are too fat. His fingers are way too fat.
Fat fingers.
Oh, my fingers. My fingers are fat too. Okay, go.
All right, so sit down and talk about the story to get someone into it. Does any of that make sense? Yeah, it sounds like everybody.
The thing
is,
Kyle?
I think the hardest part. Oh, that's not the one I was reading. No, that's a different one.
So we're gonna get through this.
Yeah, I was reading right here. A lot of comments, guys. Andre's comment.
We're gonna get through all these for you guys. We're gonna stay up.
Be careful with the Paraglass. I got SLD in case you guys didn't know. Advice if you're getting more photography and video jobs with people who cannot afford. You know what, dude? We run into that all the time. Jake, you want to tell about price?
I built a very good business for myself, working full time as a videographer, and you have to be willing to do stuff that maybe other people ain't willing to do. So, you know, it is tough right now because people can do stuff with their phones, and that's kind of why I'm getting out of doing videography, because it's
easier to do this.
It's easier to do videography now, but you really have to hustle, man. Hit Craigslist, hit the streets, do free stuff, let people know what you do, and just stay out there, dude. Post on Facebook, do live videos,
meetups,
stay relevant, do meetups. I've done it all. You will get out there and you'll get work, my friend.
Yeah, keep hustling like that,
Take what
dude.
you can get. Typo, sorry. We'll read the next one from Kyle.
I think the hardest part for me is wanting to get my script produced that I can care about and trying to get the script picked up. I'd rather sit down with someone and talk, passionate about the project. Dude, you gotta understand, these guys that are producing scripts, you know how hard it is to like sit down with somebody they don't know. They have no fucking clue who the hell you are. Okay, and this is just my 2 cents, dude. You guys can take it or leave it, but to sit down and take the time, right? And it's hard, dude. You need a connection.
You can't get.
That's the biggest thing. You need a connection. You need somebody to know somebody.
Okay.
If you want to sit down and chat, I mean,
you can't get You can't get like emotional
attached
to your script. Dude, do tons of script. We have this guy writer Bruce, right?
Oh my gosh.
This is why we work with him. For 1, he's good. For 2, he produces quick. For 3, he doesn't get emotional to his scripts. And he hammers them out. If you have 1 script and you're so emotional to it, that's a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Have multiple scripts. Do a script you can do. Then go do it. Now you have a script that I've gotten a script that I've gotten produced. Yeah. Now I have this big script. So pitch the good script you want.
So this is Kyle Gibbs.
Kyle Gibbs. So you
also make sure you guys share, like the stream, heart it, like it, whatever. But Kyle, yes, put that script aside, dude. If you ain't got the connections now, then you need to get the connections, okay? And we're gonna get to another comment, but I just want to finish this.
Finish that.
So take that script that you love so passionately, because it's probably great, man. It's probably a great fucking script, but nobody knows it, okay? Because the connections are not built. You need to put it aside. You need to make a 90-page script, even 80-page, whatever. Whatever can get you shot on $1,000. But it's got to look decent, okay? Can't look like complete shit, dude. You got to find somebody that can shoot. You spend $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, whatever. You get a decent project put together. You put your own money into it, okay? You get it done. And you start building connections. You hit the festivals, main ones. Try to hit the bigger ones. The only thing the smaller ones are good for is to just network. Maybe there's some film community guys there and things like that. As far as seeing your film up there, ain't nobody gonna seen it that's worth the shit for the most part. But you can make some good connections because most of the people there at those festivals are just there to see their own stuff.
Kaidi.
You know, but go make it. So let's move on.
Kaidi. Okay, you're shooting a film now. Thanks for the stuff. When you get a chance, you're telling me to Google it. Okay. I appreciate you doing that, dude, but I have no reason to Google it. I don't know you. You know what? DM me. Let me know what you're doing. Send me the trailer and say, hey, thank you so much for your talk. I really like the part when you guys said X.
Yeah.
That's a good way to approach us. That's a good way to approach anybody. And we're not saying this to be jerks. We're saying this so we want you to succeed. And I feel like that would get our attention.
I just don't understand why he's even asking that. I'm shooting my film. Like, dude, I appreciate you watching, but like, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? You know, I care about the people on here. I care about other filmmakers. But sometimes we get so busy, like, and I do this all the time. I try to respond to an email like as soon as I get it, because if I don't, I like lose fucking track of it, or I lose because I'm doing so much that it's like I miss it, you know, to get lost in the shuffle. So I appreciate the comment, man. And if you want to send me a link, you know, if you're asking me to do that, all that, send me a link. That makes it easier for me to click on it and just go check it out.
Yeah, you want to make it as easy as possible for the person you're trying to pitch. So if you're trying to pitch us, I love it. I want to be pitched. But pitch us the right way. So make it easy for us. Send us a link. But I wouldn't start with sending something. Wouldn't start with sending a link. I would thank us for the talk, maybe. You know, you got to, like, jerk people off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to, like, foreplay them a little bit. You can't just come right out the gate, dude.
You can't just stick it in, bro.
So it's just, we all want to win here. And we felt like, you know, that's the best place. Hey, thank you, Kyle, for it, man. Hey, if you guys like this, share this stream. Give us some hearts, give us some likes, and make sure you go over to the Jalbert Brothers page and like that page, because we have way more content. We have way more updates coming out. We have a really cool film coming out soon that will be on that page. So,
and TV show called Haunted Tours that we're fucking jacked about. And we're opening up. Nah, I won't tell about that.
Well, the thing is, and you know, we've been struggling for the last, I would say, like
4 years,
5-6 years full time, like really cranking stuff out. And our first film, House Guest, you know, we had very low budget, but we weren't thinking. Maybe we didn't think about this at the time.
We thought it was great to have it, though. What we had.
So we had a very small budget. We had $3,000. We pretty much was going to do it on $2,000, and that's why we say go make a movie.
We basically shot it on $1,000, but we had a name actor in it and stuff like that in the script, so it cost a little more. But yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So I mean, just go make it. Go make it. It'll lead to those connections. Be a good person. We have a really good talk that kind of wraps everything up. It's called our 7 Steps. Yeah. We wrote a book on it. We have a talk on the Facebook page if you guys want to see that.
It's even on our podcast. We got a podcast, guys. We just started. We're going to start dropping all our really good content directly on there that you guys will be able to just listen to on your drive or whatever the hell you're doing. So check us out at the podcast, Jalbert Brothers.
So where are you guys at? What are you guys struggling with? What are your biggest issues as far as financing? I mean, the talk is about quit looking for financing, because if you look for financing, you're not going to find it. Mm-hmm. If you finance your own project and show yourself and do your thing, people will see you from afar. Just make sure they see you from afar. You know, shake the hands, meet the people, be a good person, add value first to them, because that's key. We've always tried to add value, you know.
And we didn't mean to.
It takes years to build connections.
We were always just good people, and we just vibed with certain people, and it helped us, I think, really just adapt and, like, work with people, because people liked us because we would offer value and we were really cool, and you know, we weren't pain in the ass to work with either. Like, some people, like, bitch and complain and moan and fucking, like, dude, like, you're fucking making a movie. Like, that's a dream. Like, stop bitching. You know what I mean? Like, let's have fun and let's make this thing happen. So make sure you guys share the stream, the hearts, the likes, the love. We love it and appreciate all your comments. Any other comments, guys, feel free to post. We love getting the interaction and the feedback.
Yeah, we vibe more off of that because we can interact with you. We kind of know where you stand. You know, maybe you're struggling. Maybe you feel like you need the financing or you need to do the $1 million film. Dude, things are getting cut down. Things are getting really cut down, and we're seeing that from afar. So we're like, how can I make it smaller? How can I do a movie for $200? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you do a movie for $200, and then you make $2,000 off of it. You can shoot it in a day, maybe. Like, there's so many ways. Like, if people will
be creative.
It's getting creative, you know. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Thank you,
Kathy. Kathy is the bomb.com.
Hey, and thank you, KD, for sharing the stream.
We believe in you, Kathy. Just started it.
Oh, you just started the video. Oh, you just started it. Hey, thank you. Hey, if you like it, man, share it. Any questions you have?
Make sure you share it, like the stream.
Let me ask you guys this. Where are you at right now, and what do you have? What gear do you have? So if you have a... Where is it? Where's my...
Is asking, I have
my light.
Second question. So I've been working as a PA, AD, MD. Would you say the moment to approach and talk about other jobs and how to help? Let's see. Keep those. Exactly. Well, I mean, it depends what you're asking them, Kyle. I mean, what are you trying to ask them as far as like, you know, what kind of jobs? Like, are you asking to work for them? Are you asking? I would just put myself out there every now and then. I wouldn't approach them on set and be like, "Hey, I love to work with you." Like, no. Like after the job's done, make sure you make a good connection with them, and then follow up. Follow up is key because they might lose track of you. So if you just follow up through email, because I mean, if their stuff's on the call sheet, their phone number. Hey, John, just reaching out. You know, I appreciate working with you. I thought it was a great experience. You know, would love to work with you in the future. If you have anything, my door's always open. If they liked working with you, they will put you on, and if they're doing it. So I would say that's when you approach them after you're done with the project and you built up a decent relationship with them. Hey, no problem, Jeff. We appreciate, you know, helping out in any way, my friend.
Yeah, and if you like this, you feel like this could add value to other people, definitely share this video, man, because we want to help as many people as possible.
And Jeff, I just want to say one thing. Everything we're saying, it may not totally apply to you guys because I don't know each and individually every story. So it's hard to track out exactly where you are, what you're doing, what you need. You know what I'm saying? So take it with a little bit of wiggle room, but try to make it work for you.
And do this. If you guys really want more in-depth advice, message us with a nice message, and we will get on a video chat with you.
Yeah, we do that.
We'll make time to do that. But be serious about it, and let us know, hey, you told me to do this, and we'll do that for you as soon as we can. So we have Anthony here. He said, hey, guys, we are making a film, and the funding is definitely an issue. Well, that's what we're here to talk about. Anthony, let me ask you this. How much are you looking for, and what are your job, and what are you currently doing? Like, what are you trying to do? So, T5i, 5D, that's all you need. You don't need anything more than a T5i. That's a great camera.
We have the best time to make films. Guys, we're making a film right now.
This is another thing. So, do you find catering the biggest expense? This is the thing with catering. One location, in a house to where you can cook the food, and then one actor.
So, you guess what you're eating? Maybe you're eating rice and beans most of the day.
And then you're paying you're only feeding the one actor, and you're feeding yourself and maybe 4 guys. That's it. So that's handles that problem.
Maybe you do a Subway. Maybe you do a McDonald's value meal. I mean, it's not going to be the cream of the crop. But you're going to find people that are passionate. You're going to find people that love what they're doing and that are trying to build like you're going to build. You're not going to get Susan Sarandon. You're going to get Jason Johnson, who's trying to make his name as an actor and wants a lead part because he's only been given these side parts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. John, so yeah, if you just wrapped a horror film, dude, send us the trailer. I mean, we distribute films. So if you guys are watching this and you have a film, or if you're going to make a film, like, dude, we'll distribute your film.
Like, we're going to be going to AFM, so we take projects
but
with
make
us that
it,
we like.
Make a good product, because you can make a good product with just this. In a small, we have one light on us. So in our last film we just did alone, in one of the scenes, I used pretty much all practicals, like lamps, and I used one little, like, $50 light. So that's not an excuse. You just got to learn how to do it.
Yeah, it's all lighting.
Thank you, John. Hey, if you like this, share the stream, guys, and give us some hearts, give us some likes. Let other people know, you know, because our biggest thing is we found in the film industry is people, they want to hold everything close to them. Like, oh, I have this distributor and I don't want to tell anybody. Like, why not tell people? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about helping. What can I help John with? So, John, if you did a good job on a film, if I can help distribute that, get you noticed, it's a win-win for both, because I would love to maybe collaborate with John on a film one day. Would be great. Starting your second one. So, see, John's got the train moving.
With the black magic.
And now I'm interested in what John's doing. So I know John has this kind of his shit together. And that's key.
He's like, going for it. He's not holding back.
And he's not like, hey, I have an idea. Like, no one gives a shit about your idea. Sorry.
I'm a producer, and we have around 5K. Then go make it.
5K, good. I'll cut it. Do it for 25K and then keep 25K for like
the back end.
For marketing. I wouldn't do it for 5K. You can do it cheaper.
Figure out how to make the script on.
All right, we're running into problems here. Can I send you the trailer? Yes, Anthony. Yeah. Please send us the trailer. We'll look at it tonight if we can. Takes a small group. Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff, you're right on, dude.
Whatever
Find
it
people
takes.
that love and are passionate about what you're doing. Some people be like, "Oh, you're not paying them." Of course, you're paying them. You're paying them in a different value. You know, some people. Let's just say this. We're working with a friend of ours, Nick, and you know, he's worked on projects with us, and we pay him back in different ways. Like sometimes on weddings, you know, we're gonna throw him a nice check, and he's helping out editing weddings. Sometimes he's editing something, and we're paying for his meal, and we're going out to dinner together, and we're chatting, and we're talking, and we're learning about each other, and we're building a relationship. Or I bring him in on something with somebody else. So it's just a barter. Like, what can you do for each other? Hey, Nick, you edit this, and I'll film your movie because I can AD and I can produce. So I'll help you out in that way, man. You know what I'm saying? So try to barter with each other. If you don't have the capital, barter. Don't let capital stop you from making a project. It's just not, in this day and age, it's not possible because just like we can go live, you can go live. And guess what? You can reach your friends and your people and let them know what you're doing and what you're trying to do and get them on board or other people in the area.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And don't let any roadblocks come up. So, I mean, our first film, House Guest, was like, I shot it with the 5D. You know, some gear we built up. It was overlit. It doesn't look great. It is what it is. But it got done, and people were like, man, these guys actually made a film. So, it's getting out there. It's moving the train along. Keep the train moving. You know, I like what... Tell Nick I said hi. We will, Kathy. We'll definitely tell him. Message him yourself, too. If he's not getting back to you, I'm going to beat him up.
Kick his ass.
He needs
Tell
to be
him.
responding to people.
Kathy'sTheBomb.com.
And this is the thing. We'll message people. Like, message us. We'll message you back. And if we don't, message us again.
Because sometimes we miss stuff too, guys. We're not perfect. We got a lot going on. So it's hard to keep up with everybody. You know, we try to take calls with people that we feel are genuine and really want help and not just like fucking off.
It's just getting that train moving, you know? Hey, Jimmy, thank you for tuning in. We have Jimmy on here. Timmy, thank you guys for all the comments. Anthony, thank you. This is your second film, dude. That's awesome. We have a lot more cast and crew in this one. And that's cool, man. If you've got more cast and crew, cool. But honestly, our motto is just, well, I want to keep cutting it down, keep it simpler. You know, keep the crew tight, but keep it knit. Keep it to the point where you can like really execute with 3 people.
Because then you can move quick.
But that's just us. You might need a big crew. You might like that. That's awesome that you're on your second film.
I love it. Who said stop making excuses and start? Is that
love making movies, but money is a nightmare. Stop making excuses, John. Thank you, bro. John. Thank you. John is
Johnard.
Johnard, I want you to reach out to us because I like what you're doing. I like your attitude.
See you guys distributing Southside. I see it. My guy Tony did it. Yes. All right. We got
the thing is,
people that know people in the house.
It's not perfect, but he fucking went and did it.
But he went and did it.
But now he knows us.
The dude. So let's talk about Southside for a minute. So we picked up this movie Southside. Nick's a friend of ours. And Tony Marks actually was in a movie we just shot called Alone. We had to play a little part in it. And this dude was so passionate. You guys got to check out Southside. It's not perfect, but you know what? He got it done. And it's a cool little story. And it's about this boxer, underdog boxer. It's like 8 Mile meets Rocky, kind of is the part of it. And he fucking, dude literally had a brain bleed shooting the movie. So, like, he went through a lot to do it, but he wasn't fucking around. He got it done. And if you don't fuck around, you're our people. That's who we like to associate with.
And this is why we say we're the not fucking around crew. Because 1, it pumps us up. And 2, it pumps you guys up. And for 3, like, stop fucking around and make excuses. Like, just go do it.
Anthony, definitely hit us up, man. But you're talking. I don't. How many projects have you got going on, brother? You've got like your first, second, and third, but you haven't made your first yet.
Timothy,
start knocking them out, dude.
I want to touch on Timothy. You love making movies, but looking for money is a nightmare.
Stop looking for money.
Yes, stop looking for money. Stop looking for money. And I know you're probably like, well, I need money to make a film. No, you fucking don't, Timmy. Stop fucking around and go make it, dude. Go get a... Dude, these are super cheap. And with, you know, some pretty cheap lenses, you can make a movie.
So it's going to take a little money. But you know what?
You go work.
Go work, double shifts, go pick up a second job, and create an income where you're living off a certain income now, right? So any money you make extra from that other income is your movie fund. And you're going to save up $1,000. And I don't know if you got gear or not. Tell me if you got gear. Let me know what you got going on. I can better assist you. But just go get it done, bro. Go make your project. Don't let, because we can do this. You can do it on your phone. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. But you can make a film. We're making a movie right now. It's called Jalbert Brothers Live. Right? And you can say what you want about it. But what I'm trying to say is you can get it done. Get it done, guys. Don't sit around and wait. Don't waste your time, because the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take. And guess what?
And
you're not building your career.
And the closer you are to death, dude, and that sucks, bro. Like, we want to see you succeed. So, Timothy, personal message us, dude. We want to talk more. We want to get you on the right page, dude.
Anthony, if you're looking to release it, like, I don't know where it's at, but yeah, email me the trailer and let me know what you got going on, dude. I mean, or not email me, but you can hit us up on Facebook. Remember, check us out at Jalbert Brothers. Our link's in there. Like, our page is there. Click on it. Go like the page. And, we got other content on there. Message us privately. We'll try to do a little Skype, not Skype, but a little FaceTime if we can.
So, we do these videos because we don't have to, but we love giving information. And our ultimate goal is to help people. And if you guys are finding value from this, dude, share the stream. Let other people see it. Let other people know who we are. And, we talk to people. We want to help people, so we really appreciate it. Hey, Will, thank you. Took you a year, bro, but you did it. You got the Sony. Now I would go make a film, man.
Go make your project.
Get a small light, get a little sound gear, and go make a movie, dude, and learn how to use that Sony.
It looks like he's pretty young, too.
Will. Yeah, dude. But
go get it. So we got looks like somebody out in Hollywood South Studios. Little love to Hollywood South Studios. Let's see what they got going on. Friends and family. Fuck it, and opened our own movie studio. Best time to open a movie studio.
That's what we're doing in Florida.
Outside of LA, where we have the best prices in California. Boom. We're actually going to be out there in November, so maybe we can sit down and chat and come check out your studio. Maybe we'll do a live talk with you guys in LA, so definitely hit us up.
That's awesome.
Appreciate the love, the likes. Kimmy.
Personally,
Kimmy Bruce.
Just shared the video. Thank you, Gerard. That's awesome, man. We really appreciate it, man. And personal message us, man. Anything we can help you with, we would love to. Any videos you want us to share as well. Knowledge is power, my friend.
25, and I am working on 25. Awesome. Hold on, who's 25? That sounds like a name I've heard before.
No, well, he's saying he's 25 years old.
Oh, you're 25. I thought
he's lost.
I thought it was. Yeah, I'm a little lost.
He's 25 years old. He's working on a TV show. That's awesome, dude.
Good for you. You're still young as fuck. I'm young as fuck, but I'm older than you. Or maybe I'm not so young anymore.
Jonathan, Timmy. Think I'll be shooting my second short on the A7 camera, which is already owned.
Go shoot a feature.
Go to shoot a feature, man. And
fuck the shorts.
This is tough to really wrap your head around, but trust me. One location, one actor, get
Tampa.
Creative with the script, and go make a feature, because any dildo can make a short film, but you're not a dildo.
Don't be a dildo.
Timmy,
make a feature.
You can do it, bro. Like,
Timmy,
message us
Timmy.
Message us personally, and we'll talk more, dude. For sure. We want to get you to make that feature. We're in Tampa. Oh, he's 25. Liked it. Thank you, Michelle. Go for it.
I just finished my third feature film in Houston. Nice. Good for you. Loving it. Definitely share the stream. Definitely send the likes. Appreciate you guys checking out the stream. What do you guys do? What do you guys think about self-distributing versus finding distributing? I think it can work both ways. Self-distributing is good. It depends on the budget you made. But I know a distributor can get you in foreign markets unless you're going to try to go and do that. So that's kind of where we're at too. We self-distribute our stuff, but like this year we're going to be going to AFM and things like that to sell our projects, and other projects we actually pick up. So it just kind of depends on where you're at in your career, I just finished my third feature, and good for you guys. Appreciate the love, appreciate the stream.
It's hot in here. The studio, we have the air off. We're burning up. My neck's freaking so red right now.
You know what they say.
Oh, redneck.
He's a redneck.
Oh, Reddit is.
So what do you guys got going on? Any other questions before we go? I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We got some more work to get to. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the shares. Remember, like I said, guys, we've got a podcast. We just started. We only got like 2 things on there. But if you guys want to listen to us while you're doing your drive, doing your workout, whatever, would you self-distribute with a $20,000 budget? It depends on if you have any money for marketing. If you've got 20 grand for marketing, then maybe. But you're going to need some P&A money for that. We are making a thriller. I would self-distribute if you made it for 1 to maybe 10, maybe. Depends, man. It just depends on the project. Depends how good it is.
Well, what connections you have too?
Yeah, I mean, we're making a thriller action film too. Would love to meet you guys when you visit LA. Sounds good. Reach out to us, Michelle. Michelle's son, definitely reach out to us. Like the stream, share the stream. Make sure you guys check out the podcast. We're on YouTube as well. All that good stuff you guys can visit us on if you like some of the content. We actually got more videos on YouTube. We probably got, I don't know how many we got, like almost 70 videos on YouTube.
Yeah, we have a ton of videos on YouTube. If you guys want to check out our YouTube, you guys can subscribe to that. What's next for you guys? Well, we're editing a film, a feature film alone. We have a TV show called Haunted Tours, which is a paranormal haunted show. Which is, I mean, we're getting the trailers on the Haunted Tours Facebook page. People are loving the trailer for that thing. I'm so excited. I think it's really going to take us into a new realm and take us to the next level as far as TV. But yeah, our feature film alone is being edited pretty much right now. We have a documentary that's still in talks right now that we're going to be doing, which is amazing, which is awesome. We're doing that this summer. What is this summer? Doing that in a couple months. We are, as far as movies, we're editing one right now, but we are not doing any films right now.
Yeah, we're trying to basically get the ones done we have now. We're picking up other movies to take with AFM with us. Going to be going there in November. So, I mean, we're just working on a couple different things, but just trying to wrap some things up, finish up the feature we did, get the TV show out, things like that.
Drew was asking us about Doraro. I'm not sure who that is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't watch too many movies. I don't keep up with too many directors, I'll be honest with you. It's just my thing. We're just focused on what we're doing and working, and we've become obsessed about what we want to do. And to go out and make a film and be like us, I'll be honest with you, I mean, I feel like we're a different breed in its own. It's like not everybody can just, it's a tough game. It's just, we've been struggling this for a while. This is not a tough game.
I mean, we just we got to the point where we don't give a fuck about what other people think as far as like, how good it is or whatever. We try to make the best we have at what we have, and it's a progression of getting better, and that's what we're doing, we're getting better from each project to each project. And I mean, I really like where we're at. I really like this end of this year. I like the way this end of this year is going to go out, and how we're going to rock it towards the end of the year. I can do both. Which great movies make great movies? I'm in contact with Eli Roth. That's awesome. I know Eli Roth. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. November is in Cali. That is right. Gonna be up there and in the air, ending it good. Movies to understand how to make ones better. I get that, but at the same time,
I've done my research. We've done a lot of research.
We've done that research.
I feel like we're past that. I want to develop my own style, do my own thing. Like, I get it. I can frame shot. Yeah, if that works for you, I don't want to, I want to do my own thing. So, and maybe that won't work. Maybe it will work. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it doesn't work for you. It's just, I just don't watch a lot of movies. I mean, I watch movies every now and then. I've studied movies. Like, I've gotten, I've done my thing with it.
We've took the time to study the great ones that we felt were great, that we liked. Okay, so it's finding what you like and how you can use it. But we're at a point now where we really don't. I know he doesn't really watch any movies. Once in a while we go see one. We just seen Baby Driver. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
And I take things here and there, and I have a very visual, style to me. I kind of You know, I like David Fincher, you know. I like David Fincher.
Justin says, does a movie need to at least 1 star to get distribution? No. It depends. Well, it depends on the distribution you want.
Horror films don't really need stars in them.
No, you can get away with it. The quality's really good. Send it to me. If you got a movie, send it to me. I'll take a look at it and see if we can distribute it for you, you know, and help you guys out. What was your lowest budget film that you all have done? The lowest budget film we've done was on, what was it, like $2,000? $2,000.
House Guest?
So, I mean...
Is it up there?
Yeah, the lowest budget was House Guest. That was the project we did on the lowest budget. But we're at a different stage, guys, so I don't know where you guys... I'm talking to first-time people that I feel are trying to find their way. Like, we're not first-timers anymore.
We can't
So,
teach
yeah,
above.
I mean, I would have told my younger self, because we actually got funding for our first movie. It wasn't much, but we got funding for it. I would have told my younger self just to go make the movie. Like, stop fucking around. Like, go make it more simpler, like we did anyways, but more simpler, and just make one and learn. Like, that's what I would have did.
Thank you, Santia. Appreciate that. Hey, if you guys like this, share the stream.
Yeah,
The stream.
share the
I keep
stream.
saying stream. Share the stream. Share this live feed so your friends, your filmmaker friends, can get value, you know? And that's key, is helping people and connecting. So how can we connect with you guys? How can we maybe distribute your films, tell you what would work for you, you know, because we can't teach above what we're doing.
I can only tell you what we've done and where we've been and where we're going.
So that's why we try to
Where
help
we're gonna go.
first-time ones, because if you've never made a film, we can tell you how to execute it, tell you how to get it done, why you should get it done that way, and why you shouldn't go and try to get $1 million for your first film.
Because you haven't done shit. You haven't proved anything. Everybody thinks they can just go out, right, with no experience, and for some reason act or make a movie, or, like, acting's not as easy as you think it is, especially if you got no experience and you don't know where an actor comes from or where the training they get. Like, to just think you can just go in and, oh yeah, I'm going to go act. Don't get me wrong, there are some rare breeds that go out there and just are very natural in delivering their lines, and they just haven't been trained and they just naturally deliver. But for the most part, you have to learn how to do it. You can't just fucking say, I'm going to go make a movie, right? You ever made one, and I'm going to go get $1 million and I'm going to direct like Steven Spielberg. Chances of that are pretty slim. You got to learn the process a little bit. You got to have an understanding of it. Then you go execute it on a smaller budget. You get some experience, and you do it again on a bigger budget, and it expands. Think of it as like a ripple, right? Your first movie, you throw the rock in there, and it just ripples out. And with each one, you try to get bigger and better. That's how you need to think. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, share the stream if you guys like it. You know, we're just trying to spread knowledge and spread what we know to other people. So definitely don't keep it to yourself. How can we help everybody?
Don't hoard it.
Don't hoard it. We
Deliver
have a couple more questions we're going to answer. So it's also the experience we have on set. You have to have on-set experience.
Yep.
I don't know if you have any tips for that.
Idea can't be told in 90 pages.
You have one on Will?
You got to figure out how to do it in 90 pages. I just think it's simplistic for your first one. You know, why do one on 130 pages? That's fucking a lot. Or you do a TV show and you shoot an episode, right? I mean, you got to do it on nothing though, and you distribute it, and then you do another one, you distribute it yourself, and you get a lot of knowledge doing that.
Santia, hey, she's right on it. She produces, she don't wait. Go for it. Make it simpler. Yeah, I'd make it simpler and simpler.
Smart lady.
I would say if you think it's simple, it's probably not simple enough. So make it even simpler than what you think is simple. Because the film industry has us to where we should be doing like Blockbuster. You don't need to do Blockbuster, dude. You need to do the movie Buried.
Stop thinking Spider-Man. You're not Spider-Man yet. Stop being fancy. You're not Hollywood yet. Like, that's what we're trying to say. Executive Boost here, getting movies funded is quite a fun adventure. Executive produce. It is. It's a tough one, but it is fun. It is definitely fun getting funding. It can be a process.
Oh yeah, Jonathan, you missed it. Hey, go back and watch it. You share the stream. Make sure it's on your page so you can watch it later.
Yeah.
Or like our page. And you guys definitely go to the Jalbert Brothers page and like the page, because the thing is, we're going to be documenting a lot more.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're not going to be sharing the live stream documenting a lot. We do this live stream, we share this because we want to
This
interact
is knowledge.
with you guys.
The documenting's up more personal of what we're doing with each production and stuff like that. And the other stuff we're opening up for that's involved in filmmaking.
Lashka. Sorry, if I'm screwing your guys' name up, I apologize. Lashka. Lakeisha. Hey, Lakeisha. How are you? What do? You produce films?
Those are awesome. No, Andre, dude, you're awesome, man. Appreciate the love, dude.
Dude, thank you for watching. We're just trying to give the knowledge, because having a mentor is key. And if maybe you guys don't have any mentors, maybe we can help mentor you through this live stream, which is awesome. You couldn't do this 5 years ago.
So, Will, okay, just to give you some advice on this, Will's talking about, I choose TV, go down. Somebody choose TV because it's easier to sell in 90 minutes. Look, do this then. Do 10-minute segments, okay? Make it quality, spend a little bit of money on it, and then release it on Amazon Prime. You'll start making some money back, and you can do them every month. You will grow so much. You will get so much better, especially if you're shooting it and running sound. You'll learn so much. And then move to bigger and bigger stuff.
Filmmaker, right? Okay.
Good for you.
Lakeisha, you're filmmaker, writer, director, producer. Cool.
Killing it.
So, yeah, go produce something. For sure. Cheap.
Holla, amigos. Holla back. Zeus.
You own an audio recording studio in Montreal, Mexico.
Nice. And expanding your audience to Latin America. Hey, well, send them on over. Like, share the stream. Tell them about us. Let them know. You let them know about the...
It's okay. Jonathan, I think...
gringos.
It's just hard finding investors. Dude, you have to be the investor. So this is how you start to be an investor. You just invest $500 in maybe a short film. If you have to do a short film, invest $500. But I wouldn't do a short film. Spend $500 and do a feature film.
Hold on. What is he saying? It's just hard to find investors that doesn't require escrow up front. Yeah, I mean, you need escrow for funding because it's got to sit in there. People not going to just hand you a check and say, go. Don't get me wrong. On our first feature, somebody did that. But we built up an amazing relationship. We're still friends with them now, like 5 years later. He's like, you know what I mean? So for somebody to just give you a check like that, it would have to be like your parents. It would have to be family members, something like that. Somebody that doesn't know you. Like, you ask me for a check to make a movie, and then, like, you're not going to put in escrow. Like, but like, I don't know what you're doing with that money, dude. Like, that, wouldn't make any sense. Hardest obstacles. Don't let it be an obstacle. Go make the movie.
He's asking us. He's asking us, sorry. Are you asking us?
Hardest obstacles? Yeah, I mean, that's what he's... I don't know what they mean by hardest obstacles. It's not, really. You have to just do it. We struggled with this in the beginning, guys. We thought that it was all about getting the funding. It's not. It's ass backwards. It's about making a project first that's good enough to get the funding. Building your credits up, building you up, building a foundation. Nobody's going to give funding to a house of cards. You want a good foundation, a base, something they can see that you've done. And it doesn't have to be, Hollywood, but it could be independent. It could be something you self-distribute. You're making money on. They see some stuff. Boom, now you're growing,
We have Christy here. Christy, how are you doing? Let's see your question here. We're going to slide through these. Try to finish these up because we have a lot of people on the stream tonight.
I completely understand just making films. Would you not think it's better to raise this? Yeah, it's better. I'm talking to first. It depends on what your level is. If you are a first-time filmmaker, okay, director, producer, and you have not done nothing, okay, are you going to go learn with somebody's $100,000? You'll never make a movie again. You got to get experience. So I suggest, instead of making a short film where you don't make any money back, so the money you were going to put into a short film, right, and pay everybody their expensive rates, you're going to cut their rates down. What? Oh, everybody's mad at me now. You cut their rates down. You find people that are passionate. You put a smaller crew together, a simpler story, a 90-page script, and you shoot it out in 9 to 10 days. And you get it done on a small budget, and then you grow off of that. That'll give you the knowledge and experience you need to make a feature.
Yeah, so Jeff, Robert Rodriguez made his first film for $7,000. But he said today with the stuff he could make it for 700.
700. And
so,
the reason he did that, he had to make it on film.
Santia, thank you for all the questions and everything. It's great. If you like it, share the stream. And I love what you're saying. And I'm so glad that you agree with everything because, you seem like you're right on point. It just died.